A pardon is an act of clemency granted by an executive authority, like a president or governor, that provides official forgiveness for a crime. It essentially removes or reduces the legal penalties and consequences associated with a criminal conviction. While it doesn't erase or expunge the conviction itself, it can restore certain civil rights and lessen the social stigma associated with the crime. Forgiveness. It is an expression of official forgiveness for the offense. Removes legal disabilities. It can remove certain legal restrictions imposed due to the conviction, such as restrictions on voting, the ability to hold state or local office, the right to sit on a jury, aids and opportunities. It may be helpful in obtaining licenses, bonding, or employment, federal firearms rights. In the case of a federal felony conviction, a presidential pardon is currently the only way to restore federal firearm rights. Expunge the conviction. A pardon does not erase or expunge the record of the conviction. The conviction remains on the individual's criminal record, and both the conviction and the pardon will appear on the record if granted. Signify innocence. It does not mean the individual is innocent of the crime. It is a recognition of the applicant's acceptance of responsibility and good conduct since the conviction. Remove state disabilities. While a presidential pardon may help, most civil disabilities arising from a federal felony conviction are imposed by state law and must be addressed through state-level procedures. The primary difference between a presidential pardon and a governor's pardon lies in the scope of their authority. A presidential pardon, granted by the President of the United States and applies only to federal offenses or offenses prosecuted by the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia. A governor's pardon, granted by the governor of a state, or, in some states, a state board of pardons, and applies only to state offenses. In Antoine Massey's case, prior to Antoine Massey escaping from jail, in which he hasn't even been convicted of the charges he is facing, yet to even begin discussing a pardon. And remember that Antoine Massey is being charged with state charges, not federal charges, so President Trump, with powers to only pardon those with federal convictions, would not be able to pardon Antoine if he is convicted of the charges he is facing within the state. So, Antoine's plea for pardon would be best to be requested by the governor of Louisiana, who is currently Jeff Landry. It's a low possibility for pardons to be issued by governors that aren't at the end of their term. However, there is still some level of possibility of a pardon occurring. Give a comment below on your thoughts about this, and also click like and subscribe with notifications on for future related videos.